I might just have to re-record stuff, but that's fine. I probably need to test my audio then. Give me a sec. That sounds like it's fine. But I can't tell if it was broken before. So that'll be a fun thing to find out. Anyway, doesn't really matter. It should be fine now, and we shall sort it out. Okay, cool. Let's go sell all that. No, that was prepared corgi. I mean, I can start getting pets on Tavella, though. That is something I think maybe should happen. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is where Talvellard has spent 99% of his time at the moment, but it's fine. We have until the end of the month, which is what, 13, 14 days? Something like that. I've only done 2, because genuinely, I have not played. So we definitely need to do some sort of catching up. Unfortunately, there's not really anything we can do. At the very least, I want Talvellard to have done it. But we'll see. Beneath the World. But I am a little bit concerned about this one because I'm worried I'm not going to have these. I should battle of the Deep Way, 21st Tall, and Cool. I was very, very concerned for a minute that I... Why can I not do that one? Interesting. Must be at or beyond. Is I assume volume 3, chapter 1, or book 1, chapter 8? Rescue in Gashu. Chapter 8, volume 3, book 1, Depths of Judy. Yeah, I am not going to be able to do that one. However, I can do Battle of the Deep Way, 21st Hall, and Smiths, and we only need to do 3, so that is fine. Tarvellard, however, should be able to do all of them, because he has actually completed the epic better than Tarvellard has. Tarvellard was a bit of a rushed get through. Oh, why is chat on the thing? I mean, it is cool, but it's not actually what I had planned to have. I thought I like saved it. There we are. That is not where it's supposed to be. I did not know if I want to chat up. I needed to look at it first. Anyway, but yeah, that is from like the Grey Company. Get everybody together. That's the thing. That's what happens when you don't actually pre-test any of your random last moment. Hey, let's change stream stuff. On a whim. I didn't click save. That's literally all that happened. Anyway, I am not paying attention. Southern Barricade, let's go. But yeah, I've changed my stream stuff because I realized I have been using the same stream layout, whatever, since like 2018, something like that. 2018, 2019, around that era, and I thought I'd change it. I might go back. I don't know. But to be fair, 99% of the time you're just staring at the game anyway, so... Does it really matter? Probably not. But yeah, Talvellard hasn't really done much of that, especially the sort of latter half of, you know, the original Shadows of Angmar sort of stuff. And yeah, it is a bit of a pain. That I mean, it's nice at least that a majority of them are done through leveling up. I think the Battle of the Deep Way, or the like underground one, is the only one that's like, hey, you might not be able to do this if you haven't done content. Which means like Afka can't do today because Afka hasn't had that. Renaborn, I don't think either. Palpatine can. But yeah, I haven't done those ones. Oh yeah, and there's Mirkwood ones. However, I do think it's still alright because you get if you start from like the very beginning, you have enough time where you can actually skip all the ones that you don't have access to, and then you can still get enough time. Obviously, it's better to have them all. And again, priority at the moment is Feyrand and Tarvelard. Tarvelard is mostly for the cloak. Feyrand is for the trace-through token. And, well, he's not going to get the cloak, but mostly the trace-through token. And then if I get time, I will do what I can do. I almost didn't stream tonight because I was almost working tonight as well as today, so that went well. But I thought it was well worth the time. You know, let's head home and actually stream. Another reason I didn't stream is because I don't know if it's too noticeable, but I have actually moved my setup. So I am in a different, same room, different part of the room, whatever. So I had to like move all my stuff, and I didn't have a long enough cable to do stuff, and so I had to buy a new cable for my internet and stuff, and I had to move all my sound paneling because it used to be there. And I hope I like it here because I don't want to move them again. These ones are a teeny bit boring skirmishes, though. I think the main thing is the fact that they're defensive skirmishes. And I might be the only one. I don't know. But defensive skirmishes, I just get very easily, like, bored on. I don't know if bored is necessarily the correct way to explain it, but there's a lot of waiting for the enemy rather than going at your own pace. With offensive energy or enemies, like, you actually have to do a little bit more. Or like you can just attack, and then if you're strong enough, it doesn't matter for you. However, as I kind of forgot we were doing while we were doing this, for a moment I thought it was just you had to complete the skirmishes. I forgot you actually have to do the harbingers. We don't actually have to finish it, we can just do that. So it's good that we only have to get to like a certain point. We don't actually have to fully complete it. Let's have a look at delvings. I'm back up to 2,300. That's not bad. I don't know why I ever complained about getting delving rights. I just gotta wait to be out of the skirmish. It still thinks I'm in it. Cool. Okay. And Battle of the 21st Hall, which is probably the... I don't know which I find the most boring. The first one's not too bad. I feel like this one, there's a lot of running around. Like, there's a lot of physical travel you have to do. And then the other one, I don't know. It depends where the Harbinger comes up, I think, is really where it comes to. I've never had to use these, though. 25 meter damage buff centered on the battle. Damage debuff. Maybe I should put down a 25 meter damage buff. At least with this one, it's like you talk to him and you go forward with that.
Victory is ours this day! Baruch Kazan!
I've just got to hope now that my audio works on this, because turns out. So I'm very particular about my audio on stream, about like recording it a certain way, or recording it all separately. And guess what? I didn't do that. So east. They're all supposed to come from here. Should I put down my little banner? And it's not like I need the damage buff. It's just nice to have. Really, I should just be up there. Hi guys, how you doing? Right. Yeah, so this one's actually, again, not too bad because you get to talk to him and be like, I want to continue. I would like to go forward. I'm not going to worry about encounters too much. Maybe on Fairend, if I were to do it, I could be like, yeah, cool. But I also don't know if with Fairend, if it's better for me to just go onto my ult again. Because I've been going on my ult and just like powering through them. Obviously, not because Fairend can't do it. It's just because it's quicker. So yeah, I don't know if I will do that or if I just want to do it sort of normally. I am back indeed. I had quite a few days of work back to back. And then yesterday, I don't really know what happened yesterday. What was yesterday? So Monday I was working. Tuesday was just like, yeah. I mean, the kitchen is still here. The kitchen is just there. Like that way. I just moved everything around. So it's not gone, it's just relocated. There is a small chance, very small now that I've like properly adhesived my my sound panels to the wall, but there is a small chance it will move back. It is a bit of a hassle to move it back and forth. But, yeah. I also found out that my sound panels that I have up, I didn't actually have stuck to the wall properly. Because I never took the tape stuff off. Yes, so there is actually a whole new stream setup. Like, entire new, like, assets and whatever. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, but that's because I think I'm just a bit like, you know, had it this way for however many years, and I'm like, this is my stream setup, whatever, I can't possibly change it. But I thought, if I'm moving everything, maybe it's time to get a new one. So I'm giving it a shot. I might go back to the old one, we'll see. I think they spawn over here. They do. Again, we'll see. Like, there's extra stuff, like there's a different like follow alert thing. I need to set it up like properly. There's also technically a chat thing which I might do that's set up properly. But basically, yeah, I was looking through my files and I saw that the like files for the setup I had before were from like 2018, and I was like, that's coming on like 6 years ago. Maybe now's the time to like change it. And at the end of the day, 99% of the time, we are on this part of the stream where it's literally the only thing that's different is the border around the camera. Also the fact that I think my camera is in the wrong place. I gotta move myself over slightly. There we are. I think that's not actually in the middle, but it's more me in the middle. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway. Yeah, there's new alerts, new thingies, sounds I might change back to the old, like Megavan and stuff like that, but we'll see. Okay, final one. Battle of the Wavesmiths. Leave the worst till last.
Marzak knows that the Heart of Fire has been discovered and seeks to claim the forge for his own.
Where is he? Speak with Stopkill. Oh, it's making me remember having to do all these quests back to back to back. Forever.
With your help, we will be ready for anything.
I don't think that this year I will like get myself to complete, like I don't have to do where is it? I don't need to do Rescue and Nosgashu, right? I should, if I want to get like Eldgang rep. That's a really good way of doing it, other than doing Rift, obviously. So I should do it, really, and unlock it, but I don't need it for Ill Omens, so I'm like, do I bother? They're on the west. Oh, it is here. Okay. Do. Oh, come on. Can't do that while moving. I wasn't moving. I wasn't trying. Enemies moving across the Eastern Forge. But yeah, I'll hopefully, I think I've done all my delvings for this week. Oh no, I haven't done 15. I've done 10 of tier 6, but I need to do the other one for here. Again, I really haven't had much of a chance to play this week. But I will get that done because I think, if I'm right, that can get me another, yeah, flickering essence box. So that'll be a good little bonus for us. Get a bit more of a gear upgrade. And then I don't actually know, because there was actually a patch, like a proper patch, like release notes and stuff today. Not very interesting though. Several Umbar delving missions were incorrectly booting players to milestone. This has been fixed. I've never had that issue, so not saying it hasn't happened. It's just the fact that I haven't seen it. Right, where's my Harbinger of the Dead? Why do I feel like he's going to be under here, but I could just do Passage of Shadows. Found him. Never mind. And then Umbar crafting. We missed a permanent recipe. Crafters learn. We missed the permanent recipes. Crafters learn to upgrade their durable equipment to enduring items. This meant as permanent. This meant that the permanent versions of those recipes are still the skill version of the items. We have adjusted this. Okay. Anyway, not really that interesting. Really? I did sort of work out though. I was a bit worried with the Ill Omens stuff that I wasn't going to be able to obtain all of the items that I needed from bartering. I was like, oh, I feel like I'm not going to get all of the pets that I need. However, I think I've done like 3 or 4 pets already. I don't think I'm going to get the bat wells. I don't think there's any sort of world right now where the bat wells are going to be a choice for me until, you know, I'm doing this and I have 0 things to purchase otherwise, which right now is probably the best time. Like, if I had all stuff, the portents themselves are useless and I don't get them, so. Right. Hello. You are completed for the day. 2 more Ill Omen tokens, so we are on 28. Nice. And we can't buy anything for 28. However, what I want to do is go to my Umbar area. So now I do have Bloody Eagle Tavern. Let's go pop into there. And I think we also have still got 1 piece of armor to pick up for Reneborn. I was actually thinking of going through Umbar with Reneborn, but I have to just get past that 1 quest. Now the question is, do I do tier 6s or do I do not tier 6s? Do I do tier 1s or do I do those are like the 2 choices. Tier 1s, tier 6. Tier 6 is better reward but takes longer. But I can do it. I mean, it does depend on the delving itself. I'll see how I feel. I need to do how many? 6 today. Let's have a look at the delvings, the actual stuff. So explosive devastation. So stay far away. Regeneration, so stay away and attack 1 at a time. Incoming damage is reduced by half until they hit with a critical blow. Cool. Okay, so it's literally probably one of the better choices because I don't need corruption removals. I just need crits. I need, yeah, I don't need corruption removals. I just need crits, and then I also need to just stay far away. Because then they're going to explode. And it's not going to be a fun time for me. Oh. Of my camera doing that. Should also get myself my hope tokens. maybe that's something I should actually do in a minute. Is I'm pretty sure Scarshoe has a whole bunch of hope tokens on him that I crafted because they're just kind of semi-useful jeweler, like mass production recipes, kind of. So I think I just made a bunch because like making jewelry is also expensive, but also kind of useless, like in bulk. So it's like, why would I? Whereas, yeah, with hope tokens, they're always going to be useful. Like, hope isn't going to sort of exponentially get higher, or dread isn't going to exponentially get higher, so we're losing, like, 15, you know, dread, because that's, like, Unix to Sauron type of dread. And I have a sneaking suspicion that is not something we really have to worry about all that often now. At least in current content. Nope, that's gonna get me. Thought so. I feel like these guys have learned. They're starting to pair up. I feel like they didn't pair up previously. And now they're like, you know what? We get, like, regen every time. Like, if one of us dies, you get regen. It's great. And we explode and make him hurt. Like, it's actually so hurtful. Right. Oh, I got a crit essence. That's nice. I'm actually doing pretty well for just essence drops. Obviously, really the priority right now is upgrading my current essences. So what I have now is kind of the max I'm willing to go to for essences. Because I don't really want to fiddle around with like 5 essences things. I might switch out the ring potentially. There is a chance. Just because of the more vitality than an essence can physically give me. And then a like massive amount of crit and I just go physical mastery, which kind of works. But isn't it 75? Eagle and Ledger. Yeah, it's gonna be a little whiles away. I mean, I can get slightly higher with the Eagles, but that's not really what I'm worried about. It's the... Oh, no, it's the Ledger Keepers I'm maxed with, I think. Wait, which one am I? Okay, character, allegiances. So I am currently maxed with the Eagles, and I have this box and the selection box. So I got the selection box. Did I? So I use the selection box to get what I have, and then I need to, like, obtain the other one. So if I got to... I should probably do that. If I got to 30 on here, there is sort of a ability for us to get another ring, but I don't think it's as good for us because it's only got like 1 essence, I think, but has you know, crit and physical mastery on it, but less crit. Let's see though, what are we gonna get? Is it going to be something legendary, or is it going to be like a hope token? I mean, I wouldn't actually be too upset with a hope token. Let's see, 20 delving rights and my favorite bit of the day, clothing dye, and we got Rivendell green. I'm slowly building up my thing. Thayan, thank you for the sub. Hey, we can show off the thing. That looks kind of fancy, does it not? It's pretty quick, and there's no sounds for it. But there were no sounds for my previous one, so I mean, you know, it's not fully broken. But evening, how are we doing? I think it's just a little bit of a cheerier color scheme. You know? I don't think the sort of glitchy aesthetic quite works with, like, Lotro. Also, I don't know if you can see it on stream. This texture here is really bugging me. Like, this tiny bit here. Just flashing in and out of existence. While I wait for... Yeah. We have... Well, it's like I was saying before. The, like, layout and everything I was using before was... those files I've at least had on my PC since, like, 2018. And I was like, you know, we're hitting, like, 5-6 years of use. Like, maybe it's time for a little bit of a change. And then, yeah, moving my my whole setup around, I thought, hey, now's the opportunity.
What's news?
If I'm gonna do it now, or if I'm gonna do it any time, maybe now's the time. Right, I need to be a little bit careful, and I don't aggro. I forget there's one up there all the time. I'm trying to not aggro that one. It's not because I'm going to struggle. It's just quicker. Like, if I'm doing these tier 6 delvings, I'm just going to be doing the quickest ones. I wonder with some of them, like this one, where it is, like, kind of not quite a one-on-one, but I wonder if I could do, like, a tier 10 of this. Like, obviously, you're gonna have a lot more malices and stuff, but if it's like, if I purely were to focus on one enemy at a time, and it's like, I am happy to kill one and die, and then come back and kill one, then die, etc., etc. I am curious if I would be able to do a tier 10. I would worry about maybe the boss more so than, like, the individual, like, enemies, like the, you know, regular worms. But I do have stuff like pinning shot, which can help, sort of. I mean, I really want to try my burglar, because I like the idea of just, like, coming in and specifically only aggroing the boss. I'm going to aggro the other rock one there, but ideally, not a problem. Cool. And let's get out of here. Boom. Am I a coward? No. I'm just trying to be efficient.
Do you have need of...
Okay, tier 6 delving chest. It's gonna take forever. We'll eventually get there. Scholar crafting box. Well, that's what I think of your crafting box. I thought it 6 you could put them into delving rights, but I think it's only tier 7 up. Oh well. I just hate waiting. That's the thing. Unfortunately, you can't really do much in terms of, like, cheesing these. Like, if I was just doing missions, would be fine. Because missions, I can just, oh, come on. Just let me do whatever. I can just get, like, a level 20. And it'll be fine. But, trying to do maxed out stuff and getting delvings. The best I can do. Oops. The best I can do is get myself a level 20 with a delving chest. That's pretty much it. Finally.
Has come in with the tide.
Oh, I have also really not done my my missions at all. Like that I can ignore, whatever. But I'm only going to get this one done. I'm not going to get the 45 done by tomorrow. There's no way that's happening. But at least this will reset tomorrow. And get me some whatever other stuff. I do kind of want to... I mean, I should be able to do it on here, right? So, Scarshoe, Vault. Yeah, Westamnet Etalon Token. I don't know how many or how much hope that gives us, but I'm presuming like 5. So protecting the sea lanes I can't do. A cut above I can do, but it's a bit of a pain. Infestation of crabs can't do. Dark treasure can do. Natural disaster. I'll do this one. And I don't really have to do tier 6s. I just have to do at least tier 1. I think if I'm going to commit, I'm going to do a delving, I may as well go for a slightly higher tier 1. Otherwise, what's really the point? Also, I actually have a lot of Ambari hides finally. I've been sorely lacking Ambari hides for a while, so it's nice to actually have some. Speaking of which, I still need to go do my crafting stuff on Kestor at some point. Issue with this delving is, or this instance for a delving is, there is a lot of grouped enemies, so there's actually a chance we will struggle here. Not struggle. Well, maybe struggle. There's a chance I'll die. It's kind of where I'm getting at. Just because I'm going to have to do kind of 6 kills. So I'm going to kill this guy, which is then going to get his health back up. But if I'm only focusing on one enemy, then their health won't increase because it's already maxed. If that makes sense. So hopefully it's all good. Oh, never mind. So I really need to trade these over. I have some physical mitigation, which I don't think I'm going to ever need. But I have Might, which can go to Renaborn. Finesse, I'm going to hold on to. I don't think I need it, though. Obviously, Critical Rating and then Tactical Mastery. Tactical Mastery, at the very least, can go to either Palpatine or Afka. Though Afka doesn't have... I think Afka has, like, purchased gear. So no essence slots. But that doesn't go for earrings, so... Right, how many more? Okay, it's just the final one. So hopefully these 3 plus those 3 plus the boss. That's what I'm sort of hoping for. Yeah, we're definitely getting not necessarily hit harder. But, like, we are sustaining more damage because of how many we have to actually defeat. Let's put down a campsite, if I may. One thing I also need to do, I'm not going to go on stream because it's far too, like, involved, but my cook recipes should all be back to working now. Oh, that was a terrible idea. Nope, I did not want you to do the strength of Sauron, please. No, thank you. Alright. Blight Callers. Nope, I only have 2 Blight Callers here, so I'm gonna have to go out my way to find another one. let's heal real quick. I don't really want to use up my hope token. Okay, I need one more. One more blight caller that I've somehow missed amongst my travels. He's gonna be like here. There he is. I knew he was somewhere around here. Because the first guy's here, and I think I looked over, but I saw the, I didn't see this guy, I saw those two. I was like, I know this instance better. Okay. Let us rescue our noble woman. And like other bosses, I don't really care what he ends up doing to us in terms of damage afterwards, because we just run out and we're out of combat. So we're probably out healing it as well. Hey, we done 10 delvings on tier 6. I thought I would have already done that, but apparently not. Should we see if we get anything good for our 10th? Probably not. Probably more die. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, actually. Sealed Tracery Incomparable. Not for me. But for... well, any really character. I think that's not bad. Another gold tracery token. Nice. That's kind of my hope, yeah. It's just like gold tracery tokens. If it's not gold, I don't care. If this ain't epic, I'm not interested. Because, yeah, I could use this, and I could probably upgrade, like, you know, I don't know. What's something that I've got in a lower, like, I could upgrade that, sure. But only if I'm lucky. Whereas with I'd rather use it on a character that has like all uncommons at the minute or something like that, and get like a 2-tier upgrade and also a more likely chance for it to actually be an upgrade. I do still have 2 true correct Umbari traceries, so we'll see how that goes, because I do have Rain of Arrows, and I think there's another one over here that Rain of Arrows and Upshot, but I'm not super concerned about those in a minute. What I am super concerned about is how long it takes for me to get a mission. It's like I'm picking the missions I get through quickly, but at the same time, it's taking so long to actually accept the missions. Thank you. Finally. It's like almost not worth it. Let's try Dark Treasure. Is this the... It is this one. I do also have to remember these are not the only delvings I can do. However, I think a lot of the time for me, the focus is on... Well, at the moment, it's like a two-pronged thing. So I'm getting Eagle Bits and Ledger Keeper marks, and I'm getting delvings done, and I'm getting missions done. But basically, for all intents and purposes, delvings are just missions. Obviously, you do have like different ones, and supposedly, from what I read of the like 2024 like plan of the year, whatever it's, you know, called. We're supposed to be getting Elder Slate ones, so... So Elder Slate missions with delvings. It's gonna be interesting. I am not. I think Fayrand is or was for a while, but like mission wise at least, not with physically here. I know Fayrand has definitely completed like all the tiers of this. And I think he's done all of these missions. 10,000 virtue experience though. The problem is you can't just like grind that out in a day. You have to wait for it to be the specific days, you know, for the missions you don't have. And like knowing my like, I'll have one that was on yesterday that I've got to wait a whole like rotation of like 10 days to do, which, you know, 10 days isn't a massively long amount of time, but it's a decently long enough amount of time where like I'll end up not playing on that day, or like I'll forget probably. So yeah, these cutthroats are they think they're sneaky, but they ain't. And you ain't using Sauron's word or whatever it's called on me. That ain't happening. Yeah, that's the thing, is like for delvings, I feel like at the moment, I think, you know, I just said it like, oh, I'm trying to do the ones that give me also the eagle bits and stuff while I'm still trying to get like the new ring and whatever, and the allegiance stuff. Once I'm done with the allegiances, I'll be like, not like I'll probably want to just be like, what's the quickest delving, like what's the most soloable high level one. Like if I could, I don't know, any super easy ones that don't like require super loads of combat will obviously not have one, but if there's like a kind of simple one where I can do and do it at a, you know, I don't know, tier 8 or tier 10, you know, that would be nice. I don't really allow myself to heal, do I? It's a bit of a problem. There's a chance I will die from this one, and I'm okay with that, actually. The fact that I've gone this far without dying, I'm actually thoroughly surprised by. Let me heal. Oh, rejuvenation potion. I'll have, please. Wait, the fact I survived that is actually a miracle. Hello, hello. How are we doing? I'm going to go back to my nice campsite that helps me. Yes, it isn't, well, a kind of new location. Same room, different area. So where I was is like there. Like my screen that I'm looking at, your screen, the screen you're in, was like there, which is now where my TV is, which is that sort of rectangular thing there. Oh, I wonder if I can be sneaky. Oh, yeah, you gotta get close enough. I hate this slight bug that I have, which is spawning both at the same time. However, I don't think I have to fight the actual cursed spirits. So if I were able to... That was the wrong potion. So now, yes, now I'm next. Well, there is separation, but yeah, I'm in the corner now, rather than like, sort of just in the middle of the room. Right, so that's my hope token gone. So sad. It's fine though. We'll survive. I'm hoping I can kind of... Well, I won't be able to now because they'll just go back to where they spawned. We'll probably take a couple of attempts at this. It is a bit of a pain when all three spawn together. And also they've got like the delving malices that sort of help each other a bit more. But what I might be able to do is, just because they're set up like this, I might be able to do a Heartseeker thing where I do a majority of damage like straight away. And then if I can just go into like... Yeah, so if I can literally just do that, and then doesn't matter what all the others do, I just have to go to the Umbari Scout and get out of there. That's literally it, and we're done. That is probably the better way of doing it. And now we wait, except we don't, because we gotta do that. But now we wait. Or no, yeah, we wait. 20 delving rights and crafting wood. If it's not Umbari, I don't care. Or I can like maybe get away with. I'll be like, yeah, cool. But most other things I'm like, I don't really care. Okay, so I have 2 more delvings to do. And then... Yeah, 2 more delvings, 2 more missions. Which are, you know, one and the same.
Do you have need of something?
I kind of want to go do a delving somewhere else, though. I don't really want to do any of these delvings. So, I'm going to go to Cardalan and see where that puts us. I mean, I know where it puts us, like, physically, but I want to see what missions are doing what. So, a plague a man by the hand, sifting through time. That's like the orc thing, and I don't like the Tharbad stuff, but I can do sifting through time. That sounds decent. I just gotta be careful. I will die, like, most likely. There is places here that, especially when enemies don't spawn or do spawn and they spawn on top of each other, is a little bit of a pain to deal with, but... Right. These guys are normally ones I struggle with later for some reason, so I thought I'd get them out of the way first. And... you guys worth trying to go for? I feel like when it's 2, I need to not do AoE. Like, it's actually detrimental to me to do AoE. In some cases, because the extra damage I'm doing to the other one... What are you guys doing? The extra damage I'm doing to the other one is just being negated by the healing they've got afterwards. So, I mean, except on these guys, they're actually separating, but... for the most part, I think it's worth not using AoE. I think I'll focus right now, though, on killing all the enemies, and then I'll sift through all the stuff. Like, I just don't like... I mean, I'm going to have to kill them all, really, anyway. Like, yeah, it says I only have to kill 8 of them, but let's be honest. So I say that, I wonder if I can get 12. Like, I picked up 2, but I wonder if 12 are obtainable without actually... It's been a while since I've done this mission, so I can't fully remember how sort of strict it is about getting certain things, or if it's like, hey, you can also sneak around and get some stuff if you want. Right. I mean, there's just 3 enemies left. But I'm probably going to have to go in that area that has 2 to get, like, the final one. I feel like that's pretty much guaranteed. I mean, I'm on 9. I'm pretty sure there was a decent amount in here, so... Actually, yeah. I'm fine. I don't have to kill any of the others. Good thing I didn't stick to my, hey, you definitely have to kill all of them at the same time thing. Easy, and then we get to wait. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? 20 delving rights and crafting box. I have never been more disappointed in my life. At least it was Umbari, but even then,
how can I be of service?
My disappointment knows no bounds. Plague of Men. I don't really like that one. Back the hand. Is this at Karis Gellibrand? No, it's not. How interesting. This is not the one I thought it was. It is actually the second one I thought it was. But also there's only like 2 that are actually, you know, at this area. So it's a pretty little... I was about to say, imagine if it didn't update that. That would be painful. It's a pretty small list. Yep, why did I do AoE again? I don't understand. Thankfully, this is a very simple mission, and it's good because it's our final one. I don't really think I'm going to go for more today. Oh, but one thing I did realize just this exact second is I haven't played since, like, Thursday, Friday last week, which means I have yet to give in my my Umbari Tam for Ember's quest, which means I actually have a decent amount of Embers I can obtain sort of straight away, and then I don't know what I'll get. I assume, in thinking about it, I'll probably end up going for a an essence. Sort of seems like vaguely the right idea. Why couldn't you help me a minute ago, Scout? Okay, finish that one. Let's at least open it and see, maybe do I get anything decent? Oh, I'm just saying. It's going to be useless. It's going to be something I already have, and I know it. It's going to be like either something I have, or it's going to be a Hunter, Cry of the Hunter bubble, or Morale of the Earth cooldown, or whatever it is. I would rather just a token, because then at least I get to choose. All right, let's at least pick that one, so that's fine. And really with these, I've just been going pure vitality. Vitality is the priority when it comes to essences at the minute, just because damage is not really a thing I need to worry about too much. I'd rather focus on getting So there we go. A little bit of a boost to our morale. Didn't see what it was before, but whatever. Okay, should we see how bad it's going to be? Induction bow critical multiplier. Now the question is... Okay. It heard me complain. Induction bow critical multiplier. Double checking the same thing. So that is... Again, it's only the percentage increase. So it is a 3% induction bow critical multiplier, which is still 3% extra critical, like, stuff. But we don't get, like, more stats because of it. It's just the percentages. But at least it heard me. And I was able to get stuff that actually mattered. Now, I am going to be going for... character boosts, I think, was kind of the idea, because rep accelerators were kind of the big thing for it, and the legendary item boosts I don't think I particularly need. Like virtue experience, rep accelerator, essence reclamation, which is going to be kind of a big thing when we upgrade gear, and double XP turn. So rep accelerator is for Fairend, and then virtue experience can be for me. Otherwise, it's just a seal trace rate incomparable, which again we don't get much of a choice on. So I'm gonna go at character boosts just because at the minute it makes sense to me, and I get 1,000 virtue experience, or 1,500, is it not? Yes. And then let's open that up and get an extra 1,000, which wisdom is leveling up, and then I just have. Basically, after this, I'm going to be doing honesty for my passive physical mastery and stuff, and then it's just morale. Like, just, yeah. So, cool. Anyway, enhancing runes incomparable. Let's up. Why don't we up? I don't think there's anything we can up on here that's relevant. What's something on here? You're a +3, and you're... 3 off, so why not? Let's get a little bit of extra vitality, agility, sorry. And then those I'll send over to Fairend, because I mean Fairend will use a double XP tome when we go to, you know, 115. I will probably spend the entire time double XP'd up if I can help it. Just because the moment we can get that armor will be very nice. Cool. So in 6 hours that updates, and in 11 hours that updates. I don't know why they're different times, but whatever. And yeah, what was I mean, the bloody Eagle Tavern is where I want to go. Because I want to go over here. Borrow town for embers. How many embers have I got? 9,600. Ah. So I shouldn't buy this stuff. I should instead buy something first, is what I'm hearing. Because otherwise I overlap. I don't even know places that you can properly buy Ember stuff or like can quickly get to Ember stuff. I feel like missions are the best spot. Or not like missions, but I mean this area. I feel like this is the closest place that I can think of. That always has one of those guys. I don't know what to get. I assume, as I said, probably just embers. Not embers. Thingies. Whatever they're called. Essences. Because right now... Yeah, I can go Seafaring Essence for 2,500. So I can get 4 of those essences, which is quite nice. Obviously, there's going to be better ones, like... soonish, probably, but whatever. There's no point in my mind of getting one of these. And then otherwise, it's just armor and jewelry. I'm pretty alright with armor, and jewelry is kind of work in progress, but is there. But it's all held by the essences. Like, essences are like the big thing at the minute. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'll go back there, give that in, and I'll hold on to them. Yeah, Scarhold, I don't think I have an easy way to get to. So I don't think the one in Moria does embers. I think it's just moats. And Bree is kind of an awkward one to get to sometimes.
Umbar is a
Cool.
free city
At the very least now, we have 2,600 there. And I have 3 essences. And I just remembered as well that I actually have a weapon that I can put essences on. Like, that's a thing. So, how many of these are missing? So, 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 3 vitality essences. Let's go for that. It's only like 600 per, but it's better than nothing. And I think, again, at the minute, physical mastery and stuff isn't as prioritous? That's not a word. As high priority. Oh, actually, you can get essences as well. Put that on you. Because this I'm very unlikely to, like, replace. Really. That's pretty much guaranteed to not happen. Right, though. Is that pretty much all I can do on Tarvela today? So there's the 3 and 6 person delvings that, like, I can join, but it's like, you know, sometimes it's a bit of a pain to do. Then otherwise, just need to finish some of these things. What I might do real quick then is run off for like a few minutes, and then we'll jump on Feyrand, at least do my delvings on Feyrand, and then we'll have a little, not delving, sorry, Ill Omens on Feyrand, and then I will see where we go from there. Because I feel like at the minute, Ill Omens are like the priority, like main thing. And then as soon as the event's over, I'll like actually start doing other stuff with characters. Because right now, doing Ill Omens is my way of getting my cloak, right? And in terms of the cloak, I actually can't remember what they look like. Or like, not what they look like, but was it conflict? So, where was it? This one. So that's a lot more vitality than even the highest tier essence, vitality essence I have, which is the like 520, I think, is what I've got on that right now. Yeah, 520, which is higher, obviously, than 514, which is the other one. Obviously, we have open the ability to get the primary essence, cloak essence as well. The primary essence is fine. That's going to be agility anyway. Vitality is more than thing, and physical mastery is more than an essence is anyway. Yes, we lose crit, but for the amount of physical mastery, like, I don't think that's a big deal. Plus, it's bound to account, and also we don't know what the cloak essence is going to be. I don't really know what the cloak essences were before. Oh, these all count as essences, don't they? That's annoying. Cloak? Nope. Ultra cloak essence. Have you seen the recent D&D movie? No, but I keep meaning to. And I keep forgetting to. I've been really bad at watching movies, just generally. So I really want to, like, definitely work on that this year. Just go out and watch more stuff. Right, though. We'll work out what we're doing in a minute. Just give me a minute. I can't remember what my BRB screen is. I think it's just a BRB screen and there's no game like the old one was. So we'll see how this goes because, again, I'm getting used to this new stream setup thing. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. BRB. Damn, it is really, really... my camera don't work. Hello, camera. How you doing? I was going to say, it's really cold. What's my camera doing? It really wants to have a look at my sofa. I don't understand it. Thank you. It's so weird how it decides to follow, but sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes it does. It doesn't know what it's doing. Right, anyway. Let's log out of Tavelad, which I should have probably done before I did anything else, but whatever. And let's I was gonna say I'll log into Zia. However, I've just realized that Zia has not done any of the Moria content, which means Zia is unable to help with Feyrand's completion of this. However, Feyrand on his own should be more than enough to complete this, especially at level 98, which is what we're running it at the minute. So I don't think we are going to have any issues regarding that. But I guess we'll see. And then we'll sort of see where we are. If there's nothing else to do and we don't really have anything like super, focused, we might just leave it there for the night and just do a bit of a shorter one. Because, I don't know. I don't want to just do stuff for the sake of doing stuff. I want to do stuff because it has at least a little bit of purpose. And also a lot of the stuff I have right now is grindy as heck. So sometimes I just don't want to do that. So I did get new mail because I sent myself this stuff. So I do have rep accelerators, and I also have the corrupted Kraben. That's actually a very good point. We should, by the end of this, I think, maybe not, be able to buy another item. I thought that I had more of these, but I think what I was thinking, yeah, that makes sense. I think what I was thinking was the auction hall and people selling cosmetic pets, because I kind of want to just go through here and I don't know how you get that one. Tamed. Throw in the Dread Terror tier 2. Oh, what's the brick corgi? Brick. Participating in delvings. Wait, I can get that one, I think. That's fine. But yeah, stuff like, I don't know, White Horn. I might already have it. No. That's from Ill Omens, Ill Omen Crab. So those ones, I can spend coins. Like, I can spend gold on ones that are, like, maybe not super expensive, but ones I feel like I'm not going to get. Like, I can focus around the ones I can buy and the ones I can obtain myself. However, I think, especially if I just bring in, like, another character, I should be able to sort of get enough Ill Omens tokens to do what I need to. Even if I don't necessarily get the overarching quest done, if I can just be like, oh, today I'm going to go do an extra 4, why not? Then we should be fine. But yeah, then we go into, like, these super late ones. It's like, what do I have? What do I have? Well supplied. Well, barter through the wastes. Apparently I haven't got that. Helpful Hound. Probably barter through the wastes. I actually didn't know that. Helpful Hound. Salt and provisions. I hope I kept all my salt and provisions. I did. Cool. I have 7 provisions. Oops. Anyway, point being, these ones I can buy. These ones I already have. And Brick Corgi I'll obtain. This one I could see myself doing because it's throwing the Dread Terror too. But yeah, Ill Omen stuff. I don't know, Sienna Goat. Ill Omens. Yeah, at the moment it's going to be like Ill Omens, Ill Omens, Ill Omens. That's going to be like priority numero uno. And then there's a different, like a couple, like I don't know about the Black Peacock. Farmer's Fair. I'll get those at the Farmer's Fair. Crocodile Hatchling. Anything that I can just always barter for, I'm not going to worry about. Especially if it's later content. It's stuff where it's like festival or very limited release things. Sometimes Ill Omens isn't on for the year, so it's like whatever. Mushroom Netherhound. Fine. Ill Omen Crab, Spiky Avank. That's from Delvings, isn't it? Anyway, point being, we're going to study this new skill. And then we're going to go have a little chill time battle of the... And then let's get rid of epic battles. Battle of Panel Fields. And this... In fact, we should be able to do... Rescue in Nersgashu at level 98. And I don't know if that's going to be quicker. Because I'm pretty sure we can be a little bit... Oh, wait. I don't know if we can be cheesy about this.
The air is thick with menace. and the stench of Fowloch lingers.
No, we can't be choosy with this one. I was thinking of the actual raid. He's the wisest ranger I've ever known. The man in the white suit. Oh, I was reading wild chat, not actual, you know. Are you saying you just bought the Umbar expansion? Do you mean all the way through, like, you're already 140, or are you starting from, like, scratch sort of thing? If you're going from 140 to 150, then, like, 1 month of sub will be enough, in my opinion, to get you where you need to go. If that's what you're asking. At least in my opinion. From scratch? You could... It's possible to get there in a month. Like, my current record is 1 to, like, 105 in a week. So I have done that before. But that was kind of a lot of, like, sleepless nights. If you get VIP, you don't need quest bags. The only thing you need currently, or that you would need, is VIP would have up to... I think the only thing you'd need is maybe... I think Before the Shadow, Gundabad, and Umbar are the only things you won't get with VIP now. I think. And there is supposed to be an update to VIP stuff, I think. So that might change, like, getting Gundabad. Because what it was supposed to be, at least my understanding, was that you were supposed to get all but the current expansion and maybe mini expansion. So yeah, I don't know. I don't quite know how they're doing it. Yeah, with sub you pretty much get everything except the most recent, like, paid content, like cash paid content. I can't remember what we have to do after this. Are they just not aggroing Corridor? Nice. It'd be Gundabad and Before the Shadow, but Before the Shadow is like a level 1 to 32 bit of content, so you wouldn't really have to worry about that unless you wanted to start with that content. That's all right. I mean, with the 24 expansion, from what I understand, it's not supposed to increase the level cap, right? That's what I've heard. But it's not also a mini expansion. I thought the whole thing was, you know, I think a lot of people thought this. I thought the whole idea was expansion that increases level cap 1 year, mini expansion next year, expansion that increases the level cap, and then in a loop like that. That was kind of my understanding of how all that worked. But it seems they've changed their mind. For whatever reason. And yeah, it's supposed to be not increasing the level cap, but not a mini expansion. And thankfully we don't have to go in there. And I think it's just going to be like more Harrowwaith. Like, it's continuing the epic. So they're not just going to jump onto a different epic, because why would they? So that doesn't make sense to jump to a different story. So yeah, it's probably going to be just heading to how do I get there? There we are. It's going to be just probably heading, you know, this way. This area is blocked off currently, so very highly likely we're going to go through there and, you know, sort of somewhere out here. But this feels like, you know, this is like a capital thing. You got the Citadel of Winds and everything, but... And then you have, I can't remember his, I want to say Karasgar, but it's definitely not him. It's like A, you know, the C something. Kindred of the Coins. I can't remember his name. Azagath, Sea Shadow, that was it. He's going to be like the big bad, in my assumption. He's kind of been set up like that, because... Yeah, in terms of some other peeps, I don't quite think they're like big bad material. Yeah. I'm actually really curious because the Weeping Warrior, you know, without having too many spoilers, obviously, his ending, you know, with the whole ending of that, there are like 3 different endings, right? So I'm curious about like what they could do in relation to what ending you chose. Obviously, it will be, I think, a little bit too ambitious to like have a different. Just move that. I think it'd be a bit too ambitious to have a different, like story depending on. Like full story, depending on which one you chose. They're not ending. It's more like an epilogue. So, slight spoilers. But at the end of the Black Book of Mordor, you can choose what to do with the Black Book, right? So, you can give it to Karasgar. You can give it to the Scholars of Minas Tirith. And I can't remember what the third one is. I want to say it's like give it to Gandalf or something. The dwarf. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, you like go like... Yeah, Kiel, Tailspinner, Houses of Law, or Karasgar. And since they seem to be sort of wanting to bring back, like, hey, you know, this choice you made ages ago now affects current story, I wonder if they would actually do that again and be like, oh, remember that thing you did? I think... I don't know what current Tarvelard did. I don't know if current Tarvelard has done, because I'm not sure he's actually finished the Black Book. However, I think original Tarvelard went to the Houses of Law, and then... so Tarvela went Houses of Law. Enisfail went, I think, gave it to Kiel. I'm not sure if I've given it to Karasgar. I think, no, I have. I have given it to Karasgar. I can't remember who. I don't think anybody on this server has. Like, at least for me. Like, obviously, I can't say for everybody. Someone's definitely given it to Karasgar on the server, but... Yeah, I do like the Trail of Rust story and stuff. Like, having to play through it, it's quite, like, long, because it's a lot. It's, like, this very large overarching quest, which then has a load of quest arcs inside it. So that's, like, why it takes so long. But it does have one of my favorite quest lines in it, so that's good. I'm actually quite looking forward to... doing on this character. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll give it to Karasgar on Faerend. I haven't made that decision yet. I don't quite know what you know, I don't know what he would do. I can't be like, oh, I think he would do this, because I don't know. He hasn't gotten there yet. But yeah, I do think Karasgar's pretty cool dude. I did get annoyed with the questline at first because there was there's There's an instance, like it's I can't remember. You gotta like go to drakes and stuff, and they have like an aura and stuff. It's really annoying. Plan is, if all goes to plan, beginning of February. I wanted to do beginning of this month, beginning of January. However, I could go like right now. I have said I am not forcing myself, which makes it sound bad. I'm not making myself wait to do herbalism before I go. I'm gonna just do herbalism in the background. So plan is I'm just going to complete the rep, which is why I'm currently doing missions to get reputation acceleration tomes, to kind of speed up the process just that little bit extra. Get the rep, so I am celebrated with the host of the West. Get the cloak, put the essences on the cloak, and then that's sort of me done. Essentially, if I go to Gondor and I go to the Wastes, that's essentially it. I need to finish this one still. Still haven't done it. I swear. I just need to... The problem is, like, it's a multi-day thing. So it's like finding the time every single day to do it. But as soon as I get celebrated with the Host of the West, that completes this stuff. And then Enemies Beneath the Hills completes this one, which hopefully is fine as well. Right now, this should only take me... I can do... 4, 8 a day, so it should only take me 3 days to do that. And then yeah, we're on to Gorgoroth. Well, that's the thing I'm interested in, is right now I'm doing like 105 isn't necessarily like, there is a jump, there is a definite, at least at the time, stat jump between 105 and 106, right? I'm just waiting for this finally to do. But I am very curious. I mean, I do have temporary armor already set up, so we can actually sort of see how things are going. So I think in chest 10, I have the level 115 like moat Sparta stuff, where my shared storage works. I think another reason with Feyran that I've not really been progressing much is because of the server recently. Like doing the Enemies Beneath the Hills can just be a little bit of a hassle when Warden, as people may disagree with me with this, but Warden is the most affected class by lag, in my opinion. So when it starts lagging, I'm like, I just want to play a different character. Or I don't want to play. Like, it frustrates me. So hopefully they get something done on it. But yeah, this is 337, so it's like 90 levels higher. Light of Arendelle is very important. So that's why kind of priority is get to 115, get Light of Arendelle, have no issues with it. We're not really going to do raid stuff because the Thranduil's power is exactly the same as the raid gear, just no raid set bonus. And as I've said before, raid set bonus is generally catered towards the raid itself to make the raid easier, so we don't necessarily need it, we just need the stats. So I'm not really going to worry about forcing myself to get through that unless I can get a load of people to carry me, because that's probably what I need, because I don't think I can do it solo. Feyran may be powerful, just not that powerful. But yeah, obviously we're halving our essences, so we're only going to 2, but we are going to be able to get the Northern Stronghold essences like almost immediately. So that'll actually be pretty cool to do, because if I look up like Northern Stronghold, they are epic rarity essences. And if I were to find a vitality one, obviously stat squish is a thing, so this is not going to seem as impressive as it previously was, but those are like probably the 2 main ones, and then crit as well. So these are like the 3 mains that we're going to be focusing on. Looking at what we have here, it's like 50 vitality. Obviously we lose the physical mastery, but the physical mastery is so much more. And I don't even know if I put physical mastery on most of this stuff. I'm so used to, in my head, the current essence stuff, like the 150 essence stuff, where I'm like, oh yeah, I've got a vital essence and I've got a thing. Like, I've gotten quite used to it straight away, I think. And but yeah, crit is like less than half, so there's quite a jump there. Physical mastery, I'm not actually sure. I think physical mastery I was already quite high on, and it was nice to just have the extra boost from the vitality here, but I'm not sure I actually added any. Anyway, I'm sure it's a lot higher. So once we get to 115, we can just immediately start putting these on. And we'll get some like Light of Arendelle ones as well to help us out. I think it should be fine. And then yeah, Thranduil's power, gear.
In the aftermath of
Some
the
of it's
raid on
crafted, some of it's
Marvel
quests,
set his
some of it's
strength against Durin's folk, assaulting many key encampments.
I actually
If
can't
its
remember where
weakness
it's all
falls
from.
Then the advantage falls.
Thranduil's power set. Okay, quick gauges of. Yeah. But I mean, right now, at least for vitality, I'm at 40k basically. So it's not bad. And then physical mastery, I can't remember what my 140s are at. I could literally check actually. Or 150, sorry. But Tarvelard? Be here. I can have a look at physical mastery. I'm at 200k, right? And I'm on 25k. So yeah, I am an eighth of the way there. But like, you also have virtues and other such things to add on that can help out. So
Victory is ours this day. Baruch Kazan.
also just essences being just stronger. We're gonna start west first, right? Pretty sure. Quick gauges of Thranduil's power. Yeah, so the issue I have, not necessarily issue, but something I don't know how I want to do. So 115, we are actually going to not cheat per se. I don't think it's cheating. It's just we are sort of, that's not what I want to do. There is an expansion up to 115, and then there's quest packs. We are going to be including everything that comes under the 115 umbrella in terms of this. So we are going to be doing the Plateau of Gorgoroth, which is, you know, Mordor. But we are also planning on doing Eren Laskalin and the Dale Lands, all that content. Just not the Dwarfhold. So Eren Laskalin and the Dale Lands, I plan on doing at 115. So that includes, you know, stuff like, you know, Lake Town and whatever, which unlocks us to have the ability to get the Thranduil's power stuff. That's kind of the big sort of push for that one, because again, it's exactly the same, which means I have to get Elves of Felagoth reward stuff. I think Mordor might be, or 115 might be our, not necessarily grindiest level cap, but certainly the most content filled, because we have an expansion plus some quest packs.
Victory is ours this day.
And we have allegiances to deal with, because we're going to have to do allegiances. And I think you can do all four. To my knowledge, you can do all four. I think you have to be like 110, though, to do allegiances. Something like that. But that is going to be a thing that we are going to have to do. For better or worse. Not 100 for what? I mean, I think, to be fair, I think it's just one of those things where, like, time after time, it's going to be, like, longer and longer content, because there's, like, I don't know, it's weird. So 100, yeah, true 100, we were at 100 for a while, but I think that's just because of the amount of, like, physical time that 100 was the cap, right? Because, what was it? It was, like, 3 years of level 100 of just, like, quest packs. So yeah, there was a lot of content there, but I feel like we got it done relatively quickly. Whereas this is like a little bit more compact, but I think it's just more physical space as well, because there is a lot of like walking around in Mordor. Honestly, that's probably one of the worst things. And Errol Escalon, half one of my favorite areas, half one of my least favorite areas. I do not like this bit specifically. There is a quest where you've got to make your way here, and I can never find my way there. And I'm still salty about it. Maybe this is the time I learn. But yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to for the Thranduil's power, because some of it's crafted, as I said, some of it you just trade in, and it is bound to account gear, thankfully. However, I didn't know if I just wanted to go on Tarbellard, get the gear, and then just sort of send it over, or at least with like the final gear, get it myself. Because the quick worm, whatever stuff I've got, which is moats, like I don't mind trading that over. Because I can just get it as soon as I can get it. Like, it's not going to be a problem. Like, me getting it now is no different to me getting it later. But I don't know if I... Oh, this is an encounter. I genuinely thought that was the Harbinger. I was like, that's a weird Harbinger to have. But yeah, it's like, do I want to do that, or do I want to, like, if I'm going to get my best in slot stuff, I feel like I want to obtain it on that character. Wait, there's a Harbinger of Death deed? Where would that be under? Banisher of Ill Omens, cool. Breaching the Necromancer's Gate. Harbingers of the Dead. What do I get for that? 10 tokens and Death Seeker. Death Seeker is a pretty cool title, not gonna lie. Hopefully I can get all those. That would be kind of sad if I couldn't. I've also just remembered something that I need to do. And that is abuse the hell out of my enhanced XP. I had said I'm slowly getting to 800k. I want by the end of this year to have 1 million perk points. It's genuinely a thing. I don't know how viable that is, but I want 1 million perk points by the end of this year. Problem is I keep using them all. My plan is with Faerend is I want to basically have double XP the entire time. I currently have 10 million double XP. And I need about 3 million for one level. I can't remember how many it is to get to 115 from 105. Let's sort of do the maths. So 115 is 98 million at 85,610 minus what we have now. So 59,530,269. We need 38 million, or 38.5 million experience. I did plan on getting Faerend to like just on the cusp of 106 before I you know, push forward. And that way, like, my first kill is just an immediate, or my first quest is just an immediate, like, completion and level up. I might do that. It's probably going to be a case of me doing, like, Prospector and doing, or Taylor, doing, like, Miss Ithil. There's a thing you can do with these, which is interesting, because you can craft these items and then get exactly the amount back. So I can just very carefully control how much I actually want to do. And then that way I can get like exactly where I need to be, which will be nice. Also, I'm gonna go buy, wait, can I buy one? I am 36. I can't, damn it. Gosh darn it. But yeah, which I might do since I'm here and I have my my Slayer Accelerator on for 3.5 hours. I'm gonna go to the Wastes, and I want to do at least my solo ones, because even if I don't do the duos and I don't get Zia to help me, at least if I can do the solo ones, I can just, like, you know, maybe it's not 3 days, but it's 6 days, you know, maybe that's fine. Maybe, just maybe. But yeah, I definitely agree. I don't know why I'm talking to him. I definitely agree. Going to the Bjornings is a nice change of pace. In fact, I've actually been doing the Bjorning map basically for the last little while on Tracery. I decided, hey, it's a really good idea with the Bjorning. You just get a return skill to Bjorninghus, and that's a really easy way of just skipping to that zone. So why not? I will probably, well, I'll do the epic anyway, but I was like, maybe I will be sneaky and I will go to like the Misty Mountains and come this way to the Wolfdeans. That could be an idea. But also, why don't I just go there normally? Normally, I do that if I'm, like, not necessarily struggling, but it's like I haven't got anywhere nearby to go to. But I should be fine. The only thing I'm not looking forward to is going to Mirkwood again. Right, I don't need any of this stuff. I'm not getting it. Unless it's... No, I don't even need, like, ore. Even the ore, the Daggerlad ore and stuff is useless here because it doesn't actually give materials. It gives, like, crafting. Like, it gives something else. I can't remember what it is. The Daggerlad scraps and stuff. I'm actually quite interested for Mordor Besieged. I don't know when that is. It is 120. Okay. I feel like Mordor Besieged gives you some really good gear, and I'm really interested to see how that affects like Faerun with like theoretical best in slot gear, because yeah, there's some like uncommon gear, and I will just go for it over, you know, incomparable, because it's just better. But I think it's a case of if you haven't spec'd out your like essences and stuff, then it is going to be better. But I think with us, with having essences sorted and being pretty, you know, high tier essences, then that's going to make the difference. I really don't want to deal with the maggots. It's such a pain. Why are they more of a pain than just regular enemies? I don't understand. I used steadfast. I did not mean it. I meant to use first aid. Oh no. It's kind of daunting, like staring at this character experience table. It's like, how much experience have I got right now? I have 59 million. I have a 10th of 150. So I have what? Yeah, 59,530,269 ish experience, right? Can I do this? Yeah, I don't have it. Okay, can't do it. Anyway, 150 is 549,062,588. So that's about a 10th. Obviously, though, experience scales and blah, 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 but not really the point. Oh, which also doesn't scale. Lag. Yeah, another thing that I wanted to work out is I said I wanted 1 million perk points, right? I want to actually have a look. If I don't spend a single perk point for the rest of the year, you get 200 destiny points for every level your character gains after level 10, after level 9. So I have to level a character, not a character, multiple characters, 1,051.5 times. However, that sounds like a lot, and it is. But that is 53 Bjornings to level 20. Well, 29, I should say. Let's say 30 just to be easy. I could do that. That's a Bjorning a week. Obviously, minus whatever, 2 weeks that we're in. It's doable. I want to get it done. I want to have the most perk points ever. I don't know the maximum amount of perk points someone has. There's probably someone with a ridiculous amount, but I want the most. My only claim to fame is just gonna be, I have too many perk points. That's the plan. Get to 1 million and then post on Reddit. Be like, how many do you have? Wanna work something out. Right, so I don't need to go in there. I need to go into the next one. See, these maggots are fine. It's when you get the signature ones, that's where you get the problems. Hey, at least it's like an enemy that I actually get to attack. That's nice. Cool. We sorted. Now I could just run in. We could just run in. I am going to run in. And that was a terrible idea, actually, because I forget the range. I feel like they increased the range. I feel like it's a patch note that I never saw. But it's fine. Glugor. How you doing? Oh. I feel like I should just prioritize him and everybody else. Is AoE. Oh, I did war cry. What's going on? Sounding challenge. Again, my favorite skill. Cool. And then I don't have enough for him. Hey, how we doing? Right. Let's just wait for everything to not kill us, hopefully, and then oh, I should actually make sure I click provisions and stuff. Like, I need to go through and look at all the trading things I can do. Let's go bottle rush cloth, actually, so I can start crafting stuff. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Just getting used to being in a different part of the room, But, we're getting there. I was going to get myself a few days to be like, oh, I'll get used to it properly. I don't know if that'll work. I'm sorry. I don't actually think that'll work. Because I don't think I've got my sound alert set up. Because it's a different setup now. Let me have a look, actually. I genuinely had to start from scratch, so... Oh, sound alerts. How do I do them? Log in with Twitch. It's a worthwhile thing to, like, look at, though. How do I do things? Your sound alert browser source is offline. Yeah, cool. I think I can do it. Let me see real quick. Wait a minute. A weakling like you defeated the Wolf Master? Oh, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna check it. With that exact voice as well. Let me see. Let's see.
Impossible!
Yeah.
A
I
weakling
missed the
like
impossible.
You defeated the Wolf Master?
I missed the impossible. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should I don't know if I can do it, but it's kind of funny because I listen to it. It's like how I go to sleep is I just listen to it overnight. Anyway, I really want to just like record one randomly and see if, you know, I don't know if you're able to do this, but like maybe randomly it just like plays my one instead of, you know, an otherwise correct one. Why was I here again? I was bartering. That was what I was doing. So it's going to be these guys down here. Yeah, that'll be funny. Just randomly, it just says that. Yeah, my like raid alerts and stuff will be different now because before it was Drygok, right? I have Drygok being like saying whatever he says. I actually don't know what he says. I can't remember. Oh, it's welcome thieves. That was it. But I can't go like that deep without hurting my throat. So we're not gonna try. But yeah, that's not gonna be a thing. Oh, I can buy provisions. Yeah, so I need to buy the pets. That was like the next thing, right? So cosmetic pets. Ooh, I actually quite like that sword. That reminds me for some reason of a sword from Fable. This one less so. I saw this one on the auction hall, I feel like. But yeah, I don't know why, like Avo's tier kind of aesthetic. But yeah, of course, the one that I don't want, I have a bunch of tokens for. And what do you have? Cosmetics. Shield, shield, shield. None of them beat mine. They're all rather boring. Okay, so that's good. That means I only need to have the provisions one for the 2 cosmetic pets. So I need 9 more salt and 3, well, I need 49 more salt and 13 more provisions. But if I can buy at least 1, that would be nice. So, I mean, I'll just spend everything on provisions at the minute. And then whatever else I'll just craft. I think that makes sense. I have 199. Oh, metal scraps. And that made me shiver how many metal scraps I had. Should I real quick? I do have a rep accelerator thing somewhere, right? I think I should probably just go put them on. There it is. For the extra little bit of rep. And maybe I should just do my thingies for the day as well. Because my reputation with the host of the West is I'm respected, but I need like 90,000 plus what I have here. So, the rep accelerators aren't going to help too much, but if I can get a little bit of extra rep, I don't even think there's anything too much rep-wise that I can go extra on. These guys don't give me rep. Oh, it does. That gives me rep, and this gives me rep. So I definitely can start working on those. That one gets you rep, so, you know, obviously it's not going to give you rep. And this one will also give me rep. So 1,200 plus 900, so 2,100 plus that. So 3,000 rep just from doing kind of just one deed. But from doing this, I get 300. And that's kind of the annoyance. Do I get any rep from these? I don't. Of course I don't. That's fine.
Must protect Gondor at all cost.
Oh, it's such a trek. I forgot. Okay, I'm so glad I have travel skills. Henneth and Nun has quite a few as well. That's the thing that we need to go for. I actually should look up Host of the West rep. Oh, I'm in the wrong browser. Host of the West rep. Oh, it remembers what I wrote last time. I actually do want to have a look though, because there is a small chance, I doubt it, but there is a chance I'm missing just some like normal quests, and normal quests are going to be a lot better at getting us rep I think. Than anything else. There is a time, like, I think I'm missing some Shire quests and whatever, from, like, very early when Faerend was still, like, kind of developing as what we were doing with him. Like, before, the idea was I went through a region every stream or something, which obviously is very difficult to do after a while, but I think it was like, we will do Eredluin first, and when we complete Eredluin, then we can move on to the Shire, and then we can move on to Bree, and then that was kind of the plan. And obviously, that would have not happened in any capacity nowadays. But because of that, I think I've actually missed some Shire stuff. I don't think Eredluin. I think I've done every Eredluin quest. But it's interesting to see where we're at with that. So let's actually have a look. Quests. Category. Can I look up? Oh, I could give reputation. Host of the West. So tasks, that's a thing. Roving threats are repeatable. The Dark, what was that? Mordor Agonith gives Host of the West rep. I think Gorgoroth apparently. The Waste's Daggerlad. Glimmers of Death. That's 500 rep. Interesting. And then some herbalism things. Do they give good rep? 300. No, maybe not. Dark Lord's Plight. 700 rep. And then we also have Ithilien Scrap of Essence Reclamation Scroll. There is roving threats and tasks. So tasks is 300. Roving threats are 900. So there's 5 roving threats. Wait, 4 roving threats and a warband, which I think is also 900. No. Ooh. There's a warband for 1,200 rep, which is pretty good for a daily rep thing. So we should definitely look into that, I think. Because 900, 1,800, 3,600. Then, yeah, the extra 1,200, so 4,800. Extra a day. Why have I not been doing this all the time? I miss having rep tokens. That's the thing. Once Faerend is in Mordor, I'm actually not 100% sure if I'm going to do this. But I was thinking about allegiances. And I thought about the fact that I could kind of do what I'm doing now with the Umbar stuff, where I could possibly grind out other characters and then just sort of siphon everything over to Faerend. Because I don't think there's any other characters that really benefit, personally, for me, from being allegiance with anything. It's like, I'm past that level. It doesn't come back to sort of matter. So if I could get these items, I could just trade them over. And kind of why wouldn't I? Especially because these just have like horrible reputations. I get a forager's basket though. I'm really interested though now. Like Matham Society or whatever. Like maybe by level? What if I go by level? What am I like missing? But some of them are like quests that don't exist anymore. It's also a thing. Oop. Actually got a decent amount. Umbar, Crimson, Crimson, Verdant, Crimson. Oh, wasn't there also a pet? I feel like there was a pet that I didn't pick up.
Must be defeated.
Was it you?
The Rangers will not surrender us.
The waste rewards. No. Cosmetic pets. I have Ithilien Fox and Red Squirrel. Okay. No worry then. Oh, I guess this also gives me something. I don't need these though. That's why I haven't been doing them as much. It's because I don't need the rep. Or the essence thingies. Like Curse silver pieces, whatever. These I don't really. It may also contain a scrap from an Essence Reclamation scrap. I guess that's kind of nice. And then, yeah, Enhanced Runes. It's not really a big deal. I might go looking for that warband first. It's supposed to be down here. So if I go to After Battle Osgiliath. But yeah, if I were to go, I don't know how to find how I'd like filter it by this, but yeah, I don't think that matters. Shire, can I just look up? It says content packs. Yondershire, Wildwoods, whatever. Oh, there's a Wildwoods quest at 110. That's very interesting. I've never seen that quest before. Oh, so I can just go, like, Breland. Oh, these are. Oh, that's I remember. Those are Mariner quests. I remember correctly. Report to Captain Brackenbrook. I can't do that though, because I am not a man. I'm an elf. So that's why some of them obviously aren't doable. Runic Fennel? Have I not done Runic Fennel, Locksmith, Pickthorn's Treasure, Logger's Ledger, Builder Erna, Den of Wolves, Spiderbane, Healing Stores? I have not been to Archit really. Okay, one day we're just gonna have to invest a little bit of time going back through Breland and just making sure that everything is done. Is that a repeatable or is that... Oh, yeah, I've got a bunch of old Breland quests apparently. Good to know. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oopsie daisy. I need to go back to... There's apparently only one quest I really haven't done. Okay, Warband's down here. Apparently incredibly far away. So that's interesting. But apparently Glimmers of Death is a quest I can't find on a map. It doesn't have a map thing. But I might look that up. And then No Man Land, Slag Hills is just repeatables. Yeah. Actually, I want to have a look at how many quests I've done. So I've done over half the quests in the game, according to this. So, and some of those are quests I can't do, and also quests that don't exist anymore as well. But according to this, we have completed... well, actually, no, not over half. There's 12,837 it has as total. We have done 5,874. Okay, let's see how we fare against you. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm also kind of concerned that I don't have... Are you a warband or are you a thingy? I don't know. A roving threat. I know, I guess. As long as I don't hit the bear, I think I'm actually kind of alright. Maybe not. Okay, at least I got a bit of a second wind. I think as long as it's one-on-one, maybe we're fine. Sorry, there's a bush like in the way. So we'll see how that goes. Do I have any rejuvenation potions? I do. There's a lot of moving around, and I know it's unnecessary, but it's just kind of a thing I do. Wait, it's a warband. Wasn't a roving threat, but I mean, I'll take it. 1,200 reputation. It should be doubled, so that's fun. Also, I want to see where we are on the reward track. We are on 126 with 27 days to go. And let's see, do we get anything decent from here? I get some Anorian hides and 69 marks. Nice. I'm curious about this other warband, but I'm worried as well about his ability to absolutely destroy me. Alrighty. I think I'm not really going to worry about it. I mean, it is good for the reputation. Even just without 1,200 is pretty good. But then doubling it up is also better. I have 500 left. I don't think there's a way we're getting... I mean, 9,000 today is possible. I'd have to log into Zir, I think, and do roving threats. Let's go there. Because roving threats is 900. Like I said earlier. So I don't think there's a way, actually, of getting it today. I did Bittergal the Weaver. And I don't think this guy, whoever this guy is that I'm looking for, I don't think is actually a warband for this area. I don't know. Maybe that'll be a deal or a good value on rep experience. Rep thingy. Character. I just look up reputation. Reputation. Axel. Let's see all results. Aha. Oh, enhanced XP supply. Enhanced reputation. 1,000 for 25,000 is not terrible because that's 50k, like total. I'm not gonna do it now, but I could see myself doing it. I guess we'll see. I think at the very least I want to go do 4 quests just so I can say I've done it. I also have a load of task items. That's also a very big point that I should make. Task carrier. I have a ton of shattered hatchets, and that should hopefully work here, I think. If not, damaged fur, torn skin, clipped ear, bubbling goo. I have all that. Much, but it's whatever. That's me task limited for the day. Slowly inching forward. Yeah, so I'm tempted to go log into Zia as well and just like roving threat around. That seems like an idea. Roving threats of the wastes. I just look at roving threat in general. Okay, let's find Oracle, Southern Macedon. No. The Wastes, cool. There are 5. Okay. I only wish gift giver brands actually mattered. Like, I'm still completing tasks on here. So let's get the map up. A lot of them are back here where I am. So Zia is currently not where I am. I think I can get there quickly. Let's just try that. Virgicap released or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Tome of defense. Nice. I need to sort my inventory so badly. Oh, what am I doing? Southernbury, and I hope I can get to the camp of the host from there. Right.
Greetings.
So we have after battle Osgiliath as a worst case scenario. Oh. I should have a camp of the host. If I don't, I'd be very surprised. Yeah, and we'll do a loop around, up and around the map, and then there's like a loop up. It's like there and then there.
How may I help you, friend?
Camp of the host. Nice. Alright, and fingers crossed. I mean, it should be easy. Like, I've done these before. But hopefully we're lucky and we just kind of get them sort of quickly. I don't want to go into Langruven, ideally, but if it's the last place for one, I guess we're going to have to, potentially. We'll see. I'm just trying to work out how quickly. I definitely think, we've got 13, 14 days before... Oh, wait, can I do this? Does that give you a quest? It does. Continued culling. 700 rep. So I definitely should just be doing continued culling, because that'll also give me more rep. Like, I know these things already, but it's been a while since I've actually done it. So, it's like refreshing my memory. It's just slightly sad that, the Slag Hills instances don't actually give you rep. A little bit unfortunate. I mean, the deeds do. That's at least something, but it'd be nice if the quests did. Okay. That's that done on Moi. And on here as well. 700 rep. Okay. Is there any other quest that I can very easily do? It helps me out. I should probably get back on my horse. Because I'd much prefer to do that for, like, 700 rep than I would for pretty much any of the other ones for 300. Just 300 rep is such a minuscule amount. It's like, why is it worth even the effort going into it? Now, these guys, I actually do have to kill, so that should benefit me specifically. And then Horntreak as well is another thing, but we can worry about that later. Because right now I am specifically after roving threats. But while I'm here, why not? I feel like I heard a bow going off for some reason. It could just be me imagining things. Just wanting to be a hunter. Okay, I'm gonna go with probably not here. Just double checking what else I need. Not much. I need 2 more kills of these, so that's good. Should now be 1 kill. It is. Right in front of me. Right. So that quest should be sorted. The Horntreak, I actually do want to check on the map, is... Okay, so it's up vaguely actually where we need to be going anyway. So maybe I'll clear that area out. So we need to go slightly down this way. Please be close. Hey! There we go. There's someone. So yeah, I get 900 rep, which again is not the most in the world, but it's something. We also get Daglord spoils, which can give something. I'm hoping my thing that I looked out the other day works out, which is I should still be able to attack him with my runestone even when he's got a shield up. I don't know where Feyran is. Oh, he's over here. Let's get Feyran a little bit closer. Come on. Let me go. Fine. Feel like that. Damn it. This guy's actually one of the more annoying ones to defeat. So at least we're getting him in, like, first place, like, sorted. You can't immediately have another skill. Oh, I got a Morgul Crest. That is actually kind of fancy. I kind of wish I got that on Feyran. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but... Right. 900 rep and some other stuffs. Also, allied to the Host of the West. Nice. What did I get? I got some vials of Crimson Extract. What did I get on Feyran? Poplar wood. Nice. Hey, another one. I need to get rid of all of his little henchmen dragonettes first. He loves us having his shield. Right, now you've got no shield, and you can't do anything about it. Put down a healing runestone, at least for Feyran's sake. I mean, I know they're like roving threats and therefore not supposed to be easy. It's like, come on, be a bit quicker. Medallions, marks. Medallions, marks. Not even medallions, just marks. Okay, so those three are done. The Horntrick is up here. So I kind of want to just like clear out the area and then grab the Horntrick. Just to speed up things a tad. Oh, apparently I have a quest for this area. Can I give my reputation to Feyran? Does that work at all? Come. Okay. Let's just run around, get my Horntrick, and get out of here. I should probably have him follow. Does that mean I can defeat these guys on my own? just quicker if I do it with a little bit of Runekeeper help. And how many more do I need? Wow, I didn't realize there was so much I needed. Yikes. This is 8. And then we still have 4 more to go. Gotta find some more, but annoyingly I can't find any on a character that doesn't have the quest, so... Is it some down here? I feel like I vaguely remember some stuff being down here. I might be misremembering. I'm a bit concerned now that the final one is going to be in Langruven. Because there's one at Langruven and one just outside it. If he's on the outside, that's fine. If he's on the inside, bit of a pain. All right, I'm 1 away. I don't know where it be. I knew it. I know it would be like that awkward bit. I'm gonna just come over and kill him with Zia. Makes my life easier. And then I'm gonna jump. Okay. So at least that way I have some extra quest-wise stuff going on. And then we have to go kind of just east. And from the looks of chat, it looks like someone is nearby. So we'll see if that affects us in any way. Yeah, because we've done 2. Well, it says there's 5 actually. So yeah, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So there should just be 1 down here. If I'm correct. If I'm not, then there's definitely 1 in Langruven. And honestly, I might just skip it. He's somewhere. There he is, with his little shield. Let's get everybody taken out. No, Fayrand, don't die. He died. I'm so sad. Oh, he's going to defeat me in a minute. Christ. Okay. Can you stop summoning, guys? Like, getting a little bit on my nerves. Just a tad. I'm sorry, what? I'm gonna put down runestones. You can't scare off runestones. Cool. And I got an extra gift giver brand out of it. Nice. Res. There we are. Or not. Let's try that again. Okay. And do we get anything out of that? Good. More marks. And I have not got any inventory space, apparently. Marks. Nice. Now we gotta go all the way this way. So, going back to Fayrand, we have, what, let's say 3,000 rep to go. 3,000 rep. If we complete this, that's 300, 600, 900, 1,200 from completing the remaining quests we have. Then completing 2 more roving threats, that's 1,800. So we actually should, tonight, either get it or be 100 away. If we're 100 away, I'm going to be sad. And what I'll actually do is just, like, complete another random quest, most likely. But, I guess it remains to be seen. And that'll just leave us with about, yeah, well, it's not even about, it's 900,000. Which would be 300 herbalism quests, which is a bit ridiculous. But obviously, if we're going to be using roving threats, double rep tomes, blah, 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 like that does significantly cut it down. So definitely need to make sure I'm doing these roving threats, because 5 times 900, yeah, 4,500. That'd be 20 days of just roving threats. Why does everything have to have a friend? Right. Please have no thingy now. Be good. Oh, I just realized I'm on the wrong character. I'm so sorry. I don't know what these engorged broodlings are doing, but whatever it is, please stop. Come on. Put me runestones down. Whoa, wait a second. What just happened? He didn't even, like, kill me. He just incapacitated me. Like, there was no damage on me. Literally scored a hit with volcanic runestone, applied the benefit of a volcanic runestone, Critical hit with melee attack, whatever, for fire damage. Critical benefit of the Rune of Restoration, and then incapacitate you. Like, I don't quite know what happened there. I guess round 2. Such a trek getting back though. Nearly there. Nearly. Thankfully, I can just res Faye around. It's not going to be more than 5 minutes. Oh, it's not even 5 minutes. It's 10 minutes, I think, right? 600 seconds. I still don't know what, like, actually hit me, but I guess it's fine. It's whatever. Alright, where's good old Faye Randy? Res. And follow. Let's go find a spider. And kill it. With my very bugged mouse, I don't actually... Still don't know what's happening with it. See, interestingly... I think he didn't respawn. Also, I've nearly completed Roving Threat Slayer. Apparently. So I'm curious about what this is. Warpack Leader's Lots Pack is now fully done with damage. Cool. Okay, Farron's defeated. That's fine. Not fussed about it. I'm assuming it was some sort of like effect on me. Yeah, immediate defeat of target on expiration. So interesting. Okay, so it's almost like if you kind of read what you're doing, then it's easy enough. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Mark's medallions. I mean, I'm not really expecting much more nowadays. But Honorian Pete, armor scraps, gift giver brands. I mean, that's a thing. Gift giver brands is like a given. But 41. I'm also curious. I don't know where it would be. It's like Roving Threat Slayer, yeah. 17 out of 150. I need to find like whatever you could class as the weakest one. Like these guys have shields and stuff, so it's like a bit of a pain. But I need to find what is theoretically the weakest one and just like spawn it or spawn camp it, or just like really what I need to do is go to like Angmar. Because I know Angmar's roving threats pretty well. But go to Angmar and just do like a rotation just for a couple of hours and just kill like however many, 5 it is. I know exactly the spots. I just keep going like back between 1 and 2 because, you know, by the time I get to the other one, it should have respawned, blah, 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 blah. or maybe between 3, just to make sure. And then, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna take a load of damage, aren't I? Fairend should be fine. He shouldn't take damage, but I'm gonna take a chunk. But yeah, just like go between 3, kill them all day, basically. I probably get a decent amount of Morgul crests, though unfortunately they're pretty much useless to us now. And then from there, just see how things go. Are you actually attacking me? You know how bad an idea that is for you? Okay, let's hope there is either a chance he is here or here. This one is a lot easier to deal with because I can get there without having to go through Langruven. Otherwise, we're going to do it, but it's just a bit more of a pain. Because in terms of rep, where am I at? I'm actually, what, 2,200 away. So 1,500, I think is where we're at. Left to go. I might need him to jump. There we are. Why am I stuck? Oh, 'cause you've got to go through... I forgot it's got an invisible, like, wall around it. It's such a hassle. They're not bound to account. I might trade those over to Palvella at some point. Alright, fingers crossed. I just have to defeat these 2. If not, it's going to be a real hassle. I don't even know what the remaining roving threat actually even is. But I guess we'll find out potentially in a minute. I do not trust you to not be a pain. So, down you go. Alright, well, it's looking like he's not up here. Otherwise, I feel like I would have gotten the quest by now. Well, let's go on a little trek. Might even get on my horse for it. I obviously won't get attacked, but Fairend will. Bit of a hassle. Oh, I should dismount though, because I actually have to attack people. How sneaky can we go about doing this? I think relatively sneaky. Depends on how well Fairend follows. I think. Who is it? If it's just the tower guard, I'm fine. But no, you attack the other guys. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Nope. Okay. This tower guard I'll have to take out. That's fine. And these guys as well. But I think everybody else I can probably ignore. Them I can just sweep around this side. As long as nobody's patrolling. And this is where we find out, is the roving threat actually here or no? Very awkward if I died though. Actually, not really. Fairham getting here is the biggest problem. Getting back here myself is otherwise quite easy. Is there just not a guy here? Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. I'm going to go back to the camp of the host. Actually, I'm going to go to Herondia, because that's where I need to go burn these things. And then Zia can stay there. He's not going to get aggroed or anything, so... you, I don't need to do anything. I just need to burn things. Should be another one over here. Perfect. I wonder. No. I was trying to work out if the quests, like, sometimes there's quests and you get rep and whatever. Could be useful if that was a potential thing. Is this not a mustering point I can use? Such a pain. It's like, hey, there's this thing that you're used to seeing that has this mechanic. But actually, now this time, it doesn't. Okey-dokes. So, are you happy? Again, rep, unfortunately, we're not going to make it today because we didn't get the extra thing, but I can live with that. That's fine. Not the end of the world. Yeah, I'll do this one, and then I think we'll head out for the evening. And I also want to see, because I picked up a couple of things. First off, let's at least unbox this. I want to have a look, obviously, at this dude again. Cosmetic pets. We now have enough of these, but we have got 2 salt over the course of today. So that's the thing. We can always like actively go for salt and well, not necessarily salt, but for the lower tier items we can get like higher amounts. But I'm also curious. No, just fair end. Which is fine. But yeah, tomorrow I can just get task items done. That's another thing that's super easy. I'm going to hold on to that because I don't actually know what I want to do with it. But yeah, we can just do task items. That's, what, 300 times 6, so 1,800. Just right there, that's fine. And then, yeah, we can also just continue doing Mithrandir and blah, blah, blah. I mean, you know, some super simple ones. But yeah, hopefully that's the kind of priority, is obviously the quest over there, Skrink and whatever, Tower of Teeth, and then Reputation. Hopefully it doesn't take us 20 days like it sort of says if I was just to do roving threats, and I could focus on getting some other stuff done. Obviously having the extra quest for here, continue the culling, that's another one. I just need to find quests that I can repeatably do consistently, and then, I don't know, hopefully, as I said, we've got like 13, 14 days before we like need to be done. ideally. If it needs to be delayed a teeny bit, then it's not the end of the world. But it'd be nice to start like at the beginning of a month, be like, we spent this much time, and then we start at the beginning of the month, and then try and get it done between. I don't know how long Mordor's going to take. It's going to take a while, obviously, but I don't know. I feel like Mordor is going to take less time, even though it's sort of about the same amount of stuff. It depends. There's a lot of Slayers, I think, in Mordor is the problem. Like, if I do look at Mordor on here, 26k actually. There's not a massive amount. Continued efforts, that's going to be a thing, obviously, later. Footholds is quests. Yeah, there's a lot of quests. I think there are repeatables as well, though. That's kind of the thing. But like 90 quests in each area. Gathering resources, you know, resource quests in Golgoroth, 90. So there's a lot of like, hey, this was an expansion, this was end of game, and there's a lot of grinding, and that's going to kind of be the big thing for us. And then we've also got Udun and Dor Amath and Lingris, and yeah. Quest-wise, I don't think it's going to be bad. Slayer, I think, is going to be the problem. History, we'll see how problematic it is. I'm a little bit concerned about history, but I think I can get away with it if I don't do like the one in the raid, for example. I think you can get away with that one. And yeah, that's an extra 26k. So that's fine. And then we also have on that Stronghold of the North, we should have, which is another 34k. So I think we might try and do like focus on Mordor for a bit and then do Stronghold of the North, at least epic wise. We'll like focus on Mordor and then that, and then we'll maybe do Explorer and everything of Mordor first, and then move on to Strongholds of the North. Do the same, and then do Slayers last, because Slayers are always sort of the last thing. There's a lot less going on here. I need to do that one. I've never actually done that deed before, but yeah. Hopefully, this bit's not too difficult. 26 quests or whatever, deeds. It's just gonna be this bit that's a problem. Also, what deed can we do in Imlath Morgul? Lost Lore of Morgul Vale and Mordor Besieged. Okay, interesting. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there then for tonight. So thank you all for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Next stream is Friday, I think. That's the plan. Hopefully I'll at least get my either delvings, or you know, at the very least I'll get my Ill Omens done tomorrow, just so I can make sure that gets done. And then yeah, Friday we'll see what's up. And then Saturday and Sunday I actually finish a little bit earlier at 6 o'clock, unless things go awry, and I might be able to stream a little bit on Saturday and Sunday as well, because I can start like 7 and get a couple of hours in. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.